This is Matthew. I own 5149 Media. It's my production company. I do creative reviews, which is product reviews and car reviews. I do work for some local businesses and restaurants and talent in DC and Virginia, and I'm looking to expand anywhere that I possibly can. Okay, I think this is working. Yep, it's working. We're here in DC, and this is my third or fourth stab at trying a podcast, video podcast, blog, whatever you want to call it. Let's hope this one works. Let's make sure this is properly. There we go, that's better. Okay, so here we are walking down U Street. If you know anything about me, I'm terrible at directions. I barely know where I'm going half the time, and if it wasn't for a GPS on my phone, I would be lost. So I always have it with me. Right now I'm heading to I think it's District Camera, the old Embassy Camera. I think they still refer to themselves as Embassy too when I call them on the phone. I'm looking for a better microphone for this to work with the hot shoe that this one has. So yeah, that's why I'm walking. It's kind of a nice day. My back is completely soaked wet because I have a backpack on. Usually when I come out to DC, I try to pick up clients, which means I try to lend my services of filmmaking, business consultation, photography to local businesses, restaurants, and talent. I had 4 meetings lined up, and on one of the rare days, they were all no's. So I'm kind of restarting the blog, saying that that's where I started today, but that's not always where things go. Another reason why I want to do this is I want to see how people in DC react. I've seen this numerous times in New York, in Los Angeles, but not so much here. People don't seem to, they don't seem to mind. I thought I'd get more weird looks. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube vlogs lately, trying to see how I can balance this up. Some people use a GorillaPod, which would be a lot lighter, more efficient, and I've seen people use a directional microphone, which is what I'm going to go and get today, to improve the sound quality on this, because I'm sure you can hear everything, even though I have the wind reduction on. And hopefully, when I'm much less dehydrated, I'll start doing some interviews with people. And now we can go. Now please comment below, when I walk, is it too bouncy? Do you feel like you're going to throw up? Because when I see really overly bouncy video, that's what I feel like doing. But I'm trying to keep this as steady as possible. This is helping, but again, I prefer something a lot lighter than this. Another thing is, if you've seen most of my videos on creative reviews, they're all one-shots. Which means there's no editing to be done. Just adding some titles and that's it. For this, there's going to be a lot more editing. So it's actually a lot more enjoyable out here than it was earlier when it was probably maybe 90 to 100 degrees in direct sunlight, even though there's some cloud cover. I'm about to get hit by cars. It feels better now, but my back is completely soaked because I have a backpack on. So unfortunately, I'll have to wash the shirt. I really hope I'm projecting enough because I know the city can be loud. So right now, tell me, this is me speaking louder than I normally do. This is me speaking about where I normally do, and this is me speaking more quietly than I normally do. So where am I? I'm still going relatively straight, 0.3 miles, 6 minutes away. This is actually a nice area. Oh, this is, okay, here's something interesting. I went to a wedding this past weekend on Saturday. Today is Monday. It was a good wedding, good friend got married, and it was around Adams Morgan. I remember walking up here because again, on Saturday I decided to have some meetings before I went there. It poured rain in the morning, so that was not fun. But then later on, it was actually a nice, cool day where I enjoyed it, but because I didn't get sleep the night before, I was falling asleep walking, falling asleep on the bus, on the metro, in the restaurant where I was eating. So I got two, what were they? They were just 2 iced coffees with 3 shots in each, 3 espresso shots in each. And by the time I hit the wedding, around maybe 5, I was bouncing off the walls. It was way too much, but I was literally about to fall asleep beforehand. So it kind of worked out in the end. I was just acting kind of weird at the wedding. I would have liked to have taken more videos and pictures, but I guess that's fine. I ate a lot of delicious food. They had raviolis that kind of tasted like candy, which I like. Oh, I love this area. This is the area I just walked down again. I love that little alleyway. It reminds me so much of New York. Oh, this camera's overheating. BRB.